Terry, the Browns with a shakeup on the staff, bringing in Greg Williams to be the defensive coordinator.
Amen.
Former New Orleans D coordinator.
Right. Los Angeles Rams, too. You get used to saying that. It's not that I think Greg Williams is the greatest defensive coordinator in the world. The fact is, though, we saw Ray Horton here twice. And one of the things that I wrote about this recently is like when Hugh Jackson got the job, he was hired on January 13th. And you hired in Cleveland where coaches come and go. This does not give you a wide open road to getting the top coordinators around. So he had two choices. One is a guy who's been fired a couple of times, has been a coordinator, or two, a young guy who's never done it before. He would decide to go the veteran route. Ray Horton, frankly, had just been relieved of being a head coordinator at Tennessee. And so he was available. He's not fired. He was just still on the defensive staff. It didn't go well, just like it didn't go well in 2013. I like Greg Williams. No, do you care about 4-3 versus 3-4 defenses? Does it mean anything to you?
Not that much. I mean, I think either system can work, but I think, as you pointed out, the Browns' current system is much better set up for a 4-3.
Well, for whatever reason, they were drafting players like they played the 4-3. Carl Nassib and Agba, both these kind of long, tall defensive ends, right. They're exactly the type of 4-3 players. I mean, a classic example, I thought back like when Tom Hecker was drafting for Dick Giron, 4-3 defense. Jabal Sheard, remember they brought him in, that kind of long, lanky defensive end, played well here. Then they switched to the 3-4 with Pettin. He wasn't quite as good.
Seemed to be a linebacker.
When he goes over to Belichick, by the way, who has gone more off of the 3-4 back to the 4-3, all of a sudden he's better again. Mm-hmm. So the defense matters. So I think, one, Greg Williams, he's got the bounty gate thing, and yeah, it bothers me, but frankly, if I had to bet on one coach who wouldn't have a bounty gate system in place, it'd probably be him right now. I mean, because they will be checking that.
Well, watch him.
Secondly, he's got to add a lot more good years than bad. Third, he plays the right type of defense. And he became available because Jeff Fisher was fired. It wasn't like he was fired because his defense did a poor job. They blew up the whole coaching staff in Los Angeles. So I'm glad they brought him in. They need an experienced defensive coordinator because Hugh Jackson is going to spend a lot of time with the quarterbacks, whoever that may be, and the offense.